Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
On the run, it's Murray. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. A quick 3-and-out, and they're already giving up the ball. The Cougars offense will have its first possession of the game. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
And the Cougars moving quickly to the line.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield. And
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Gives it to the back on the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're looking to pass from the red zone. With the catch, it's Hernandez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Keep it on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Fleming. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Potter. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fast motion from the offense. On 2nd down, looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. The give out of the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. He's going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia State. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Georgia State 7, Washington State 0.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They go right back to him. And he could not get loose on the run.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
You've got a third. Well, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good, talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Now they'll try the right side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On second down, he's looking down. Pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're bringing heat. He's right on target. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Getting some heat. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Freeman. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They go to the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the able to make the tackle. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Took a shot as he threw. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Potter. Fires to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Washington State sends out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll pull it down and run. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Man, it's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Panthers have their offense in high gear. He'll come out throwing on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Well, the defense just spent a whole lot of energy, too. That was a long play. That developed and took time, and they were pursuing, and they weren't able to get him initially. So you got dudes huffing and puffing and sucking wind, and this offense all of a sudden...
And down he goes back at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
Trying to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And the return.
3.
Down. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. To throw, it's Potter. Oh, he makes the catch. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They want to just keep throwing it. He's got an open man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Freeman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground with some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be a draw. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington State.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
And right down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Washington State, 7.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
4-2 Spider.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. The lone back's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now on 2nd down.
3-25.
Wants to throw. It's Potter. Trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He finds his man, and he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Now, 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. A first down for the offense. Gonna run it. It's Murray. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Handoff from the gun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And a great return on the play before they're finally able to bring him down. What a golden opportunity for this offense, scooping up the ball, and now they've got it inside the 10. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Snap in the shotgun. He caught it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Potter. Fires into the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football.